What's up, Super Geeks, and welcome back to my channel. For today, we're going to be having a little peek at the classic TV series Batman action figure from Funko. This is the Adam West Batman figure, who had absolutely zero abs, but a whole butt pile of character and personality. So I can't wait to open him up and have a peek, but first, let's have a closer look at what we got. So here's the back of the packaging. Pretty simple. You got that classic TV show intro feel with the bat symbol over top of the city. The very basic pop colors from the 60s. Very cool indeed. Sadly, if you're 0 to 3, you won't be able to play with this figure, because if you do, then the 0 to 3 police will come and take you away. As usual, non-openers are going to want to look away because this is going to be savage. Just savage. Yeah. Pull it out, and here's what we got. You get this really tiny bat communicator that actually resembles a really happy one-eyed monster wearing red lipstick. And you also get Mr. Adam West Batman himself. Man, look at that pudgy belly. It just looks like if he wasn't wearing that giant utility belt, it would just be hanging over his trousers. So taking a much closer look at the Adam West Batman figure here, we can see that Funko really did try to do a good job capturing all of the details and doing it in a crisp, clean fashion. That symbol on the front, that is sick. It's just nice and crisp. All the facial detail looks really good. I think this really does actually kind of look like Adam West. Like if you cover the top here and just look at the bottom of his face, that really does look like Adam West. They kind of nailed it. I mean, and it's impressive for a little 3 3/4 inch figure, if you ask me. We're just going to give him the toes to the head treatment, so you're going to go all the way up. You're going to see the detailing in all of his outside underwear, his gloves, his boots, and everything. You're just going to be able to see the good job that they did. We're going to turn him around. We're going to have a little peek up. He's got a soft rubber cape here, and it's really pliable and really bendable. And there's his bat buns in the back of his legs and his boots. Not a bad job at all, Funko. So the articulation that this 66 Adam West Batman figure has is as follows. The head's on a ball joint, and there's a whole lot of movement. He can just down, a lot of movement there. He can look up about that far, and also he can look down, not as much, but he can definitely look up, and the head can go side to side. I don't know why you'd ever want to pose him with his head sideways, but you could if you wanted to. As for the shoulders, they actually go all the way up like that, and because they're on a hinge that swivels, and you've also got the elbows that are single jointed. And that's, I mean, I don't know. That's all I would need for this figure. Now, the wrists do not have any articulation. Zero wrist articulation, and zero waist articulation. However, you can sit him in the Batmobile quite effectively. His legs go back a little bit, forward all the way, and then he has single hinge articulation at the knees, like so. Perfect for sitting in the Batmobile. Oh, that's the invisible jet, isn't it? And here he is with the bat communicator in his hand. You can see that it does indeed fit in his little Adam West hand. Although, when it's not in his hand, I really don't know where he would keep that thing. I mean, let's face it, there just ain't no room in that utility belt to keep this giant, smiling, one-eyed beast of a communicator. Furthermore, where the heck did Batman ever actually keep his bat shield? Or his batarangs, for that matter? And listen, suspend disbelief. It was a TV show about a man who dressed up as a bat and wore his underwear on the outside. While we're at it, I also figured I would pose him alongside some other 3 3/4 inch Batman figures. So here on the left we have the Crisis Batman figure, and on the right we have the Arkham City Batman figure. Both of those are made by Mattel, and I gotta tell ya, the one in the middle made by Funko is so far of a better quality, but that's what he looks like in size comparison. Now, just for funsies, I wanted to see how he'd stack up against a cluster of other Batman figures, so he's got a bunch of Keaton Batman figures around him, as well as a Superpowers Batman figure. We have the 89 Toy Biz Keaton Batman to his immediate left, and then to his immediate right, we have the Mattel 89 Keaton Batman, and to the far right, we have the Dark Knight Collection Crime Attack Batman, also modeled after Michael Keaton. So that's what you get for size. I'm sure that a lot of you will know the size and scale of some of these Batman figures because you probably owned a lot of these as a kid and maybe even still own them now. That's the size of this Batman figure. And finally, for posterity's sake, no review of a 1966 Batman action figure would be complete unless you compared him to the other existing ones. So on the left, we have the NECA 66 Batman. In the middle, we have the Mattel version, and obviously the one we've been reviewing is the Funko version of the Adam West Batman. That's how he stacks up in size compared to those two Batman figures. And with that, I think we've come to the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like on it so I know you liked it. Leave any feedback you have down below in the comments section. And if you think you'd like to see more of this kind of content end up in your inbox, just hit the subscribe button and remember to ding the bell, and you'll never miss a video. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it so much. Goodbye.